just need to get my link so I can put it on the Twitters. Open that. Alright, so I've not had time to do any grinding, so we're still exactly where we left off last time. Alright. So, previously we beat the shit out of Brock.
Then got
walked around, bought some things, got our asses handed to us.
By a fucking Ratata.
Have I not fought you? Oh. Actually, I only got one Pokemon. A berry. Oh shit, it's only 14? Okay,
The only thing you probably should worry about is the double slap.
I know, but I was looking at like who I could throw out. I was like, okay, well, I really only have two choices because I'm level 14.
True.
4 hits on that double stun, but that's not fun. Let's do a sand attack. Ow. Stop hitting me! No. No. Okay.
It's all good?
All good, we have 10 life left.
Oh!
Potion! Potion now!
Potion might not save you.
And it's saying... Shit. Need more sand attack. Tried to use Encore while I was asleep, what? Jesus Christ, wake up, you dumb bird. More sand in your eyes. It's still hitting me, why? Alright, I need another potion. I'd have to go back to town after this. Ah. Well, at least with Encore sand attacks, I'm just gonna keep lowering its accuracy.
Flux and Andrew channel.
Hello, Flux.
Hello.
Welcome to the stream.
Oh, what stream are we streaming?
I am streaming more Pokemons.
Oh, still just as disgusting.
Yeah. Had 2 casualties.
Good. You deserve it.
This Brisbane King Louis. This is what you get for encoring me when I'm doing sand attack. Get sand in your face, you goddamn Clefairy. Encore ended, so now I can just start murdering you.
Yay.
Why am I attacking this?
Shitty bird.
No, throwing sand in your own eyes, hit things. No, stop slapping me. just leave and go back. Pokemon Center. Zal, would you like to fashion flex with a link?
Alright, watching.
Yeah. Well, then it's Zan who wasn't watching, because according to this, only 2 people are watching. I know it counts myself for some dumb reason.
No, it says 3 people watching.
Yeah. Well, then my dashboard is slow.
I am watching. You are in the Pokemon Center, or what I'm at is you're in the Pokemon Center. You just healed your Pokemon.
That's exactly where I'm at.
Yeah. So
So, I'm actually transmitting it near real time. Which is impressive. Alright,
Now-
the wilds in
Hmm?
Remember what level the wild Pokemon were in here? Clearly, I need a bit of grinding.
in Mount Moon.
Yeah, I'll find out in a second because there's gonna fight. Alright, we're on level 9. So, yeah, I can grind.
Let's see.
I'm already looking, Zan. I'm literally fighting a Pokemon right now.
I'm already here.
No, that's your fault for thinking I needed something other than running into a Pokemon to find out what my answer was.
Fine, then when the fucking level 12s come in and kick the ass out of you.
Well, when the level 12 show up, that's when I whip out my Bulbasaur.
Actually, to be fair, that would be like a Paris.
Item down there. Scientist. Nerd. Oh, super nerds now.
Yeah.
I don't like that most of my party seems like it's just getting fucked by electricity. Up there.
Fucking flying magnet. How do you live?
How do you even work? Goddamn flying magnet things.
I remember I was watching the. Do you remember that Pokemon Origins thing that they had?
Yeah, I never got to see it though.
Ah. They kind of did like short little mini series, kind of based off of it.
I know of it, yeah.
Yeah. I liked how they actually show the police force using like a SWAT team using like a Machamp and Arcanine and.
I'm just imagining how like we gotta breach this door, just sends in the champion, he's like fucking goes around and kicks the door down.
No, they didn't use it on the door. They used it on a wall.
Oh,
He just
better.
It was 3 punches, the wall broke, and the Arcanine on the other side just like flamethrowers and melts the wall down. And then they had like a Magnemite to be like, oh man, we can't get in through this door. The Magnemite just like touches it and then just like
Just zaps the fucking lock open.
pretty much with its magnets. I'm
I
like,
just pictured now like as like a military breaching their Pokemon, just how terrifying that would be.
it would be, and that's what I loved about it. Like, why don't we see more of that instead of
Because the
Nurse
anime
joining?
is for kiddies.
Instead of Nurse joining the millionth with their...
Then, if you want more of that, go read the Adventures manga.
Oh, I have been. I need to pick it back up, though. Now, I just need to decide, do I want to pick off where I left off, or do I feel like reading the entire thing again? Which I wouldn't mind.
Yeah, for me, if it's been a while, I usually start at the beginning, or at least the last, like, milestone I distinctly remember.
But, yeah, that
No, like,
kind of
I loved the manga where they explained that Lieutenant Surge would just cannon fucking Voltorbs at people with the rocket launcher, and then they'd self-destruct.
Yeah!
Like, that's how they fought wars. And he had, like, bullet shields, because he had magnemites and shit strapped to his shoulders. Picture now, they get like a ride on, like battering cram its way through the door. Shoulder checks it, boosh.
You know, that would make Payday 2 a lot more interesting if they had Pokemon in there.
Bulldozer! Just like a fucking Tyranitar shows up.
Oh, fuck!
It would be like a big, tanky, powerful Pokemon that's got like good attack and good defense, and it'd be terrifying as a Bulldozer.
Slacking!
Oh fuck, get the Snorlax! Skulldozer just shows up, it's just a Snorlax just kicking it back. Stab, motherfucker!
Oh.
That also makes like legendaries more terrifying and stuff like that, I think.
Oh,
Like,
definitely so.
Can you imagine the shit that would be going down if, like, Rayquaza shows up in a setting like that? Just like, it looks like the fucking end of the world's happening, where like the sky just opens up into like a massive torrential of biblical rain and thunder.
You mean like it did in the game?
Yeah,
Or like,
I'm saying, what if stuff like that happened in the anime that way?
Fairly certain it did in some of the movies.
look-
Fairly certain the movie with Lugia didn't baby the fact that the world was ending because Lugia was pissed.
and those were just like Zapdos, Articuno, and Moltres. That wasn't even like the fucking manifestations of tsunamis and...
Yeah,
They're just
we're not even getting into the shit like Giratina showing up and like, hi, I'm Pokemon Devil.
Even the Giratina movie was like, yeah, no, this is...
I haven't seen the Giratina movie yet.
Giratina's a bastard in the movie.
Yeah, as far...
Giratina and Darkrai are pretty much the closest things that you have to just pure evil Pokemon.
They're Pokemon Satans.
We're just gonna be like...
Like, there's not even a... Like, Entei, yeah, got turned to be good. Lugia got turned to be good. No, Darkrai's just a fuck. That's just what he is. I think Hoopla also became just evil. But I didn't watch the Hoopla movie.
Well, Darkrai and Giratina's whole thing's that they're basically both like the darkness of the universe.
Well, no,
In
Darkrai...
one case, Giratina isn't Giratina like literally like the primal end of the universe? Just
No, Giratina's like the primal opposite reality.
He's antimatter.
Well, yeah, kind of, because remember, Diamond and Pearl was time and reality. Giratina's like the opposite dimensions and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, and when you... I remember...
Because Platinum, I think, was Imps.
Yeah. I was say also, like in the games, at least the motivations for the villain teams kind of got ridiculous after a while.
Yeah, it was time and space, and then Giratina was
Because one of the team's whole thing is they basically just want to end reality.
Yeah, that was that was team. That was Plasma wasn't on space.
Galactic?
Yeah, no. Which one was Enin? Was that Plasma?
That was Team Plasma.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Galactic was the one who wanted space. They wanted to get the he wanted to get the three spirits and essentially just destroy the world through nihilism and just go to space.
Actually, that sounds like a plan I can kind of get behind.
Yeah, what's his name was kind of a dick, the leader of Galactic. And then Plasma wanted to be essentially...
blowing it up and Jacob.
Plasma wanted to essentially be PETA, but then they were corrupted by Geddes, who essentially just used it to make sure he was the only person in the world who had Pokemon.
Yeah, wasn't that whole thing basically just like fuck all trainers?
It was essentially stop the battling. Pokemon deserve choices, which I mean they did it pretty decently because they made you sympathize with Ben.
Yeah.
And then,
I think I played the very start of that game, and I got like the first part where they show up and they're just big public rally. I think that's around the time that my computer died and I stopped playing. Because I will not sugarcoat and put whatever fucking strikes you on my YouTube page. I will not sugarcoat. I put that fucking on emulator. That was my guess. Well, 3 years anyway.
Yeah.
and then came X and Y, and they just wanted to make the world pretty by just destroying it. Yeah, X and Y's team Flare was weird.
Team Flare was weird. And then
with that name, I'm now just picturing the fucking Office Space movie. It's like, don't forget to wear your flare.
Yeah, Team Flare was a really weird step down after Black and White.
Their leader was really just a very, very overworked, overzealous TGI Friday manager that snapped one day and decided the whole world was too pretty.
It was the weird thing was it wasn't FLAIR, it was FLARE.
Like, yeah.
Like
well,
a flare gun.
The Japanese do like their wordplay.
Yeah.
Okay, just to get that fun experience points.
Wasn't like the whole thing was like essentially to get rid of Pokemon?
I don't know. He wanted essentially. I think it had to do with Mega Evolutions and making things pretty, because they really didn't focus that much on the team. They more focused on the war that had happened previously in the X and Y world.
Yeah.
With the soldier guy the prince who had been left over from the war and been living 1,000 years without his Pokemon and just lost.
That sounds impressive and cool, and like there's an awesome story behind it.
Well, essentially, I think the thing was the main end game area was like a spire that the prince almost used to take the lives of other Pokemon to bring back his Pokemon.
Yeah.
And then his Pokemon came back and
I'm now just picturing like Pokemon Master trying to bring back like their favorite.
His Pokemon came back and was so disappointed when he did that he left, I think.
Yeah, just straight up just like bye.
Yeah.
This wasn't worth it. I had my rose-colored glasses on. Fucking leaving.
And the prince essentially just became so distraught, he just wandered the world alone. You meet him a few times in the game. I think.
That's like super douchey. I'm gonna murder other Pokemon to ritualistically resurrect my Pokemon, and then I'm just horribly disappointed in my Pokemon that happens.
Well, essentially, a lot of Pokemon were already being murdered at that point because they had just gone through a war.
Yeah.
I don't know. I really didn't like X and Y. X and Y touted the one thing was Mega Evolutions, and they didn't do that well. And compared to Black and White, which gave us all these new Pokemon.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, I think Black and White was one of the best Pokemon games.
I still have to play those.
Black and White was amazing.
Black and White, Black and 2.
At some point,
I never
I'll
played
have
Black
it.
2 and White 2. But if just for the fact that Black and White got rid of the one problem that Pokemon's always had, is you always fall back to the same goddamn standbys, because you know they'll be in the game. Black and White's like, no, you're not gonna get any old Pokemon until you finish this game.
Well, that's kind of what I liked a bit about the Gen 3 core games. I played them a tiny bit until I lost
Gen 3 tried that a bit, but you still had some old ones.
Yeah,
Black
and
and White
the pool was a little too small to make you fully going ones.
Black and White was literally, no, you play with our new ones. You're not going to see a single new old Pokemon until you finish the game.
Which I think it pretty much should be for all the games.
And then X and Y came out and you had like 12 new Pokemon, and half of them were shit like a Barnacle Pokemon that no one liked. Or goddamn Carbuncle, who felt like they just took out its evolution to sell as legendary. I'm still pissed at that. Dancy looks like is not legendary. It's literally just cut out of Garbuncle's evolution line.
The only
That sounds like a shitty Pokemon.
I mean, they tie it as like Carbuncle's like worship the Dancy or something. I don't know. It's too pissed to watch the movie.
essentially Diancie is like the equivalent of like Cold a Diamond story.
Yeah, I know. Because essentially that's the thing of Carbuncles, that they essentially become Dancies when they're like pressurized, kind of cool. But the fact was that Dancy does not look special enough to be legendary, and Carbuncle's left being a weird, like, vestigial Pokemon that has no evolution, like Love Disc.
But yeah, the only
I do find it weird sometimes the Pokemon get like moved around where they're either taken out of lines or like they're completely swapped between two separate lines where they just said, no, we're just gonna swap these two Pokemon. Like, to this day, I love the theory that Venomoth should have been the third form of Caterpie and Butterfree came from Venomoth.
No. Venomoth and Venomat do look somewhat similar. They make sense. They both have this weird thing going on in the anime. Pretty much established their connection.
Fair enough. To me, it looks more like a Metapod that sprouted wings and became a thing than it looks like a Venonat. Whereas with the eyes, the Butterfree looks more like a Venonat that evolved.
but I like the Hone Edge line at least.
Yeah, I liked Hone Edge. I really liked the what are the ones that I really liked in Black and White? I'm trying to think. I really liked their that was the one with the crocodile. Then I really liked the crocodiles and the I liked the crocodile. I liked the hippo and the flying lamprey that just had no immunity, had no weaknesses. Was amazing.
That's Gen 5.
Gen 5 was the lamprey.
Yeah.
Flying Lamprey.
Isn't that Black and White though?
No.
What's Gen
Oh,
5?
no, yeah, Gen 5 is black and white.
Gen 5 is Black and White. I may have been wrong about the crocodile or the hippo. I don't think they were both in the same one.
No, that was also Gen 5.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Everything you've listed that I said that I like Hone Edge from Gen 6. Your favorites are from Gen 5.
Oh, sorry. Wasn't Hone Edge? Oh no. Yeah, okay. Hone Edge was Gen 6. Because I love the fact that you could just pet your sword and it would love you.
Pet my sword and it will love you. That's out of context. Could apply to so many things.
I was very surprised when I first found Hone Edge. I was just walking around, and then I see this fucking floating sword. I'm like, the fuck is this thing?
I'm gonna, after I finish this dungeon, I'm gonna look at the things from Gen 6. I think there were a few that I liked. The fucking barnacle one was stupid though.
Yeah.
It didn't look good. And so, along with the two like iceberg
Which gen had the Golem legendary and quasi-legendaries were?
The Golems were never quasi-legendaries, but that's Golurk, and that was Gen 5, I believe as well.
No, the ones that are like...
The Reggies?
Yeah, the Reggies.
Oh, the Reggies, that was Gen 3.
Gen 3, except for...
And then Regigigas was Gen 4, I believe.
Okay. Because I read about that, but they seem...
Because when you say Golems, there's two Golems.
Oh god, there's actual Golem Pokemon now?
Golurk is a, I believe he's Steel Ghost, Rock Ghost.
Ground Ghost.
Ground Ghost, yeah. Whatever he is, he has shitty stats. He looks cool, but he has crappy stats.
Yeah. He has one moveset that he's good with, and that's about it. You give him that fighting move that misses 50% of the time, but always confuses when it hits, and give him no guard, and you just try to outmuscle everything until he drops.
Well, no guard just makes anything broken, like fucking Machamp. Oh, no guard. Okay, I'm just gonna use my 50% hit moves to just one-shot you.
Yeah.
Well, that was the thing I went for, was because I think in Gen 1, you could teach him Fissure. In other gens, you couldn't. And when they announced the ability to trade up through gens with the Virtual Store Pokemon games, people realized that you could give a one-hit kill KO move to a Machop and trade him up.
No guard never works with the one-hit KOs.
Okay. Because people were like, oh my god, will this work? I was like, I kind of hope it does.
Yeah, give me a second. what does X and Y have? Oh, fuck, my first picture was fucking Chespin. God damn it.
You didn't like Chespin then?
Well, he became a I don't even know what he's supposed to be.
A paladin, a knight.
That doesn't make sense. Why is he grass? Why?
What else could he be?
I don't know, but nothing about him screams grass to me except for his first form.
He's pokey. I like Chespin.
Speaking of the crocodiles, I also really liked Ferrothorn because it took the tank Pokemon and just made it amazing. It's just giant steel grass Pokemon that leech seeded you and just sat there laughing as you tried to hurt it. Oh, I forgot the tiny bunny that becomes a fat construction worker.
What?
Yeah.
Bunnelby and Diggersby.
I like the Fleshling line.
Yeah, Fletchling was cool because it gave you an early fire Pokemon. They did something interesting with the idea of the early bird Pokemon that everyone pretty much got just so they could fly. Scatterbug was okay.
Had a kind of a neat gimmick, but that was about it.
I really liked the look of Pavilion. Pavilion was really cool looking. Pyroar, I never did anything with Pyroar. Flabebe was interesting. I really liked. I liked how pretty some of the Gen 6 Pokemon were, but they just didn't do anything like really interesting for me. Pangoro was cool. The Boncho Panda. That was really nice.
He was in my team.
The gang boss pandas.
I feel like I need this Pokemon in my life.
Honedge is cool. Spritzy and Swirlix was weird. Spritzy, he's a perfume Pokemon. Okay.
And Swirlix is a cotton candy
I think.
thing.
I was about to say, wasn't there like an ice cream Pokemon at some point?
Yeah, that was
Gen 5.
That was Vanillix was Gen 5.
Like, why is there food Pokemon now?
Skrelp was cool, just because he became a poison dragon. He was like a weird algae dragon, along with Clawitzer, which is essentially just a crab howitzer.
Yeah.
That sounds amazing.
I did really like Gen 6's dinosaurs, though.
That's one of the things, like, I loved Artillery for that, design-wise, but I hate how shitty his stats are.
I loved the idea of the T-Rex and the, I don't know what it's called, whatever Amara is supposed to be.
Long neck. I can't remember what it's.
Deden was stupid. Gudra was cool. Gudra was interesting, and so was Trevenant, the ghost grasses. There's this stupid iceberg one. I really like Noivern.
I'm actually really glad that Ghost finally got other pairings.
And then that's pretty much it. Well, now let's go to Gen 5 and see all the amazing things from Gen 5.
Oh, I'm gonna let my cat out.
And the electric zebras.
Okay, I can take electric zebras.
We had the Machop version of Gen 5, which just beat you over the head with building implements. They started out with wood, then moved up to a girder, and then just started beating with bits of concrete. Venipede, which was just this poisonous centipede that eventually just became like a ball of poisonous death. Sandile, which was just this ground dark crocodile, and Darumatan, which was this fire like gorilla that just put this fire Daruma
I've
gorilla.
heard of him. Yeah, does he have a thing where like if below half health he just turns into a statue?
Yeah, at 50% he becomes fire psychic and like it switches his attack stat to special attack.
Such a cool concept. I avoided your fight.
I really liked the Reniculus, the cell Pokemon, the one that just slowly divides the fetus Pokemon.
Oh, he was such a cool psychic type.
I never got to do anything with Excelgor or Escavalier, but there was an interesting idea of trading two specific Pokemon, and they evolve by taking something from the other one during the trade. Like Carablast takes the armor, and the other one just turns amazing because he doesn't have his armor.
Like, I am fast now. Oh, I didn't like Othello. Did you like Othello?
Which one's Othello?
That's the
the
other one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She was cool too. She was one of the. I liked her as an opposite to Gardevoir.
Okay. I wasn't a fan of the design. Like, I looked at it and was like,
Electric and Electros were cool. That was the just flying electric lampreys.
yeah. Oh yeah, we're just gonna have levitate, so
You can do, and we're pure lightning, so have fun.
yeah.
Get wrecked, boyo. I liked
This is horribly broken.
Poniard and Bisharp. The steel chess pieces.
Yeah. Now, if they got hit by a fighting move, they were.
Oh yeah. I liked the idea. I liked Braviary and Mandibuzz, which were just an eagle or a vulture. It's fun. I liked the idea of the fire anteaters and the steel bugs, the steel ants. And there was so many. I forgot how many legendaries there were for Black and White. There were the 4 knights. Then there was the
3 genies.
Yeah, the 3 genies. Then Reshiram and Zekrom. Then Kyurem. I
And
loved
then
it. It was. It felt like it was back to Diamond and Pearl levels where there was just so much extra stuff to do.
Malella, that dancing, singing one.
Trying to learn poison pattern.
Yeah.
Same
Well, that was an event Pokemon, but yeah, I guess. I try not to count legendaries as event Pokemon.
Oh, that's true. Then there's because that would also be like Gensect and Victini.
Yeah.
The motherfucker legendary that starts at the beginning of the Pokedex.
Son, I have need of your
Yes.
googling skills.
Okay, Google.
Bullet Seed and Vine Whip, are they both physical?
Probably. But let me double check.
Not getting rid of Leech Seed. I just taught him Poison Powder. Now he wants to learn Sleep Powder at the same level he learned Poison Powder.
I forgot.
Physical.
I forgot you went back to Johto in Gen 4.
Oh, really?
As the remake?
Oh wait, no. Hold on, sorry. I'm looking at Gen 4 Bulbapedia, and I forgot that it also considers Heart Gold and Heart Silver in Gen 4 as well, instead of just pure Diamond, Platinum, and Pearl.
Yeah. But yeah, Bullet Seed is physical along with Vine Whip.
Bullet Seed has the potential to do more damage if I hit more times. Vine Whip has the better chance to crit. I know, Zon, should I get rid of Bullet Seed or Vine Whip or Sleep Powder? I think I can just say fuck, because I already got Poison Powder.
You got Leaf Seed and Poison Powder. That's going to be draining pretty much everything you're
Yeah,
going to
but
be
I
fighting
always thought
against.
Sleep Powder was just catching Pokemon, but then again, I guess I'm not going to be catching a whole lot of Pokemon.
If you keep your Pikachu with Thunder Wave, you'll have a...
I was about to say, I can paralyze.
Yeah.
Okay, I was wrong. The Ground Hippo was from Diamond and Pearl. I thought it was weird. I was like, wait, I think Ground Hippo and Crocodile serve the same purpose. Yeah.
Okay. What's another Gen 5 I really liked?
I forgot how much Gen 4 did for old Pokemon. It gave like a bunch of new evolutions to old Pokemon. Like Ambipom, Honchkrow, Honchkrow, Mismagus,
Fucking Sigilif.
Bonsley, Mime Jr., Happiny, Munchlax. I don't have that. I don't have Munchlax.
Amazing.
He's just this fat baby who wants to eat.
Just a tiny Snorlax that wants to become a big Snorlax.
They gave Sneasel an evolution. They gave Magnemite a second evolution. They gave Lickitung an evolution, which looks stupid.
Oh, Licky.
They gave the Rhyhorn, Electabuzz, and Magmar evolutions, which was nice. Gave Tangela an evolution, Togepi an evolution.
Made Tangela actually a viable grass type.
Gave Yanma an evolution. Gave Gligar an evolution, which was a really cool evolution.
Yes, I looked that up actually. I really want to get that in my my personal run of Heart Gold because I have national decks now, so I should be able to get them.
Mamoswine was nice. Gave Gallade. They did Probopass and Dusknoir, which is I dislike Probopass. Yeah, and then like a crap ton of legendaries. Here's the three stationary legendaries. Here's Rotom, here's Dialga, here's Vakia, here's Heatran, here's Regigigas, here's Giratina, here's Cresselia, here's Manaphy.
Darkrai,
Shaman, all those. So many of them.
Legendaries.
so many.
It's also because there was just a whole nother place to go to after the Elite Four.
Yeah, that was nice.
Yeah, that does help usually. Because unlike when you did that in Gen 2, you were going back to an old area with the existing legendaries.
Well, essentially, I thought it was like just like an island of champions, which was really cool.
Oh, Clorax is evolving.
I forgot. And then there was Carvana, which I loved because just for the fact that in the anime they just used it to do more Victory Bell stuff with James. Which is great.
That is a good sprite for Ivysaur. It looks like he's ready to fuck someone up.
I'm sorry, not Carvana, Carnivine. It's just the fly trap, and it's like, oh, it's Carnivine. I left him at home when I was a kid. And it's like, oh. And then he just turns it to be another Victory Bell who just likes to eat James.
James left a lot of things at home.
Well, yeah, that was James's whole thing. He was like a spoiled rich kid who just played with so many baby Pokemon. That's why he makes friends with them so quickly.
It's funny to think how much like amazing trainers Jesse James actually are.
With James mostly. Jesse's
Mostly
great.
Well, even Jesse got fucking Ekans to evolve.
Well, yeah, but that's kind of just basic level stuff to get Pokemon to evolve. So like,
I know, but Pokemon evolution works with love in the anime, remember? And or being kicked into the water by James.
James knew what needed to be done to motivate that Magikarp.
James was like, he will hate me for this, but it will be the better thing.
I mean, none of them can know how to make Wobbuffet do anything though, but that's good. Wobbuffet is
that's Wobbuffet's shtick.
Love Wobbuffet.
Is Wobbuffet even still with them?
Yeah, Wobbuffet's in him in X and Y. He's their only one that they brought him because he's essentially now their fourth compatriot. I think he just stayed with them since since Gold and Silver, yeah. Because they found out, they decided that Team Rocket actually needs someone who's pretty strong, and they're like, well, what can Team Rocket do? Team Rocket can get hit a lot. What Pokemon can get hit a lot? Wobbuffet. And like in X and Y, he's actually really strong because like he knows both the moves to bounce back physical and special. So unless he's getting attacked by two people, Wobbuffet's just wrecks face of Ash's Pokemon.
Hi.
They also get the cute little jellyfish. I don't know if it evolves into the evil jellyfish yet because there's a whole subplot about the fact.
Inkay?
Yeah, there's a whole subplot about the fact that Inkay's second evolution is just the most evil Pokemon who likes to mind control people.
Oh god, really?
Yeah.
Yes.
This is amazing.
And they also got Pumpkaboo. Just a little pumpkin. I love the fact that they got Inkay just because he kept eating James's sandwiches. He's just eating the sandwiches, James just throws a Pokeball, he's like, I got a Pokemon. He doesn't even fight him, he's just sitting there eating the sandwich and James just pokes him with the Pokeball. It's like, well, I have a Pokemon now. That's not fair.
You know, I remember in the anime for like Generation 5, they like didn't they like go to like essentially a special ops training school, and their whole goal was to find like Melantov versus Pikachu?
I know in one they became actually really competent because Giovanni put like more trust in them, and they essentially just their whole job was to establish a new base for Team Rocket.
Giovanni finally actually gave them funding.
I think that was Gen 5 because Gen 4 was all about Jessie wanting to be a contest trainer and her constant fights with Dawn, where she became Jezebel. And
So, because I remember that, it just kind of dawned on me, it's like, maybe they're not bad trainers, maybe they just have shitty luck with this Pikachu.
I forgot.
Maybe it's the fact that we've established Team Rocket just has like these Pokemon they send people, and that they only ever send Jessie shit tier Pokemon because they don't fully think and do anything.
I forgot she doesn't become Jessabelle, she just becomes Jessa something each time. Every new contest. Jessalina, Jessaquiza, Jessa. It's the thing.
Jessa.
Yeah, literally every time, because Jessie's whole thing, she keeps thinking she's super competent at things, but
Yeah.
she's sometimes not, but she sets her minds on to becoming a contest trader in 4th gen. Just every time, they usually steal Pokemon for her to put in the contests. Because they decide they need an antagonist for Dawn's contest stuff.
Sense.
Other than the weirdly flamboyant guy who dresses up as a Cacturn.
It sounds like a man I can get behind.
Yeah, he was weird.
No, I don't.
Yeah, the whole thing in X and Y is they're essentially trying to steal Mega Evolutions. They're trying to figure out the idea of how Mega Evolutions work. They're and trying to Mega Evolve Meowth to make him strong.
He has to conversion first.
No, Meowth can't become a Persian because he has to prove he's better than Persians. Remember, that's his one game.
I know
that's his character gimmick.
That's his whole shtick.
Because he can't trust Persians because it stole his girlfriend.
You know what? I think they should do that in the game.
It stole
Not
his
give
girlfriend
Persian.
and it stole his best.
That should be a thing in the
It
game.
was Giovanni's favorite till Giovanni got a Persian.
You can either evolve a Meowth into a Persian, or you can find that Meowth Mega Stone and Mega Evolve a Meowth.
I totally want to see how they do at LoL and Meowth with Team Rocket. Yeah, Jessabella, Jessadia, Jessalina. Yeah, in Innova, the Best Witches series, they were sent just then they got promoted. I think because they're like the only people left in Team Rocket. Giovanni. I think that was a joke that Giovanni's like, wait, what? There's still Team Rockets out there?
Oh yeah, didn't he like almost basically disbanded after the YouTube movie? The second one?
No, because they still had to become important for the 2nd gen.
Oh right, yeah.
No, yeah, he
Which
just
gen
got
had
rid
me
of
out
it.
daydreaming about giving Pokemon to Giovanni?
All of them?
All of them.
But there was one in particular where he just started having like these extravagant fucking daydreams about what Giovanni would do with the Pokemon.
Probably the earlier ones then.
'Cause I remember there's one with him like with a Deoxys. He's just like flying into space wearing nothing but a suit and a
yeah.
fish ball on his head.
Wasn't there one where he was like in?
He was with like a
he
super widow
lubed
going
up?
down a kid's. I don't know about the one being but like I've seen like all the memes of like the Giovanni daydreams. I still love that Matt made a special gift for me of Giovanni dancing with the cactus Pokemon and having Caramel dance and playing in time to the shaking.
Oh no, in Gen 5, he was in pretty much constant contact with the team. Essentially, he was trying to just establish a new base there.
And like I said, when they're not trying to get Pikachu, they're competent. When apparently getting this
That
Pikachu.
is actually true that anytime they've ever done anything with the film Pikachu, they're usually relatively successful up until Ash gets involved. I literally think I'm gonna have to escape from out of Mount Moon just to heal to go back into Mount Moon.
Oh god.
With all the trainer fights, they're just wearing out my Pokemon and I'm out of potions.
Yeah, they've only got Pumpkaboo and Wobbuffet in Gen 6 X and Y. At least I think. Let me check if James has any. I think they went back to the fact that they only pretty much had 2 Pokemon. They only essentially had one Pokemon for each one of them.
Yeah.
Because Jen.
Do it.
Yeah, because he only has Inkay. But I forgot they had Mime Jr. Mime Jr. just followed them around for a little bit. Mime Jr. and Carnivine were just James with like two baby Pokemon that he kept. Mime Jr. He essentially took on the wall with that roll a little bit.
Alright. Well, I'm gonna help Pokemon Center, and I'm gonna stop there and grind / get my way back up to where I was off stream at some point. So now, well, goodbye. Stream's over. As
It is.
the nurse just said, we hope to see you again.
We do? I don't like them.
Well,
Good night.
you are a douche. Good night,
Yes.
everybody. Flux is a douche.
Yay.